Unmuted. We're back. All right. This was a bit of a doozy, but we restarted the lobby to get rid of potentially 3 AIs or something, or like 2 AIs and 1 retiring car, because neutrals may have been a car as well, possibly.
No,
Although
no, I
maybe not,
doubt
because
it.
you weren't in quality, so probably not.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So, yeah.
anyway, at least 2 AIs. It was gonna be 2 AIs. Which this also helps Henry, the McLaren, because Henry is able to.
Not
Henry was
having
able to
issues.
update his Fanatec drivers or something. So coincidentally, this ends up helping Henry, but we didn't do it to help McLaren. We legitimately thought we were just getting rid of the AIs. And then we're gonna have a race. So we've got Rulatron in P1 and Kogoda P2. Those two are fighting for the lead. Not a surprise at all, right? Because these two are always like the best, except for Cookie, who isn't here.
With internet issues himself. As we got 5 red lights.
And that's Ryu versus Max in second row. We'll see how they do.
As we go forward, first into the race. And Minako goes around outside. Or the inside, I couldn't tell which. But either way.
Well, it's a chicane, right? So the outside becomes the inside.
And as Rullatorn, we can see him already starting to pull a large gap already, nearly a second already.
Mm-hmm.
And he loses it.
Ryu lost 3 positions just now at the start.
Ooh. As
But
Kogoda
should be
takes the
looking at the
lead.
top. Yeah. Kogoda takes it in turn 13. Now heading into the first DRS zone without DRS. DRS machine is broken.
These numbers are way too small to read.
I think you're talking not into the mic again.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying that the numbers are way too small to see.
What numbers?
Just the track's so large.
Oh, you mean you pulled up the track map? Yeah. It's a bit of a problem. I know what you mean on the track map. Minako already up to
I've got
P4.
the Wikipedia one open. That's helpful. Odies, if you're listening, put track numbers on the game.
That would be so cool, man. If we could just like toggle them quickly as commentators, that would be so fun.
Now, as we see, Rullatorn's now in the lead again, and Kogoda right behind, and Max Martin, and then Minako sniffing his ass.
Oh, Henry retires.
And Henry retires for the second time today.
In the pits, so that means Henry smelled the issue, happening again, and immediately took himself out of the race.
That's a shame.
I have to applaud Henry's awareness that he was able to get it into the pits instead of just like, clamoring into the wall, right? Clamoring? Clanging into the wall? I'm not sure what I'm trying to say here. Clubbering himself into the wall. There we go. That almost works. So, we have these big DRS trains in this race right now. The battle for P1 is the top 4 cars, Rullatorn, Kogoda, Max Martin, Minako. But we also have a battle for P6, led by Vodka. And that is Vodka, F1 Senna, Pandispan, Alex, Big Sauce. It's this huge esports train. I'm gonna start calling them esports trains instead of DRS trains.
We've got esport drivers here.
Yeah, and also it's like what esports looks like, right, in F1.
That's true.
Alex.
Oh, there's a yellow flag.
Zombo dead.
DNF.
Oh my god.
And we get our first safety car on reduced as well.
Yeah, this is on reduced still. I checked.
So it seems as though Max Martin's looking to go into the pits.
Oh.
Oh, no, he doesn't, but Rullatorn does.
Zombo retiring in the wall in turn 13. A very unfortunate ending to a season, because it's like lap 3 and he dies, right? That's very that's not a good look. But, it's gonna happen. It happens. Okay, I should pull up the tires. And was Rullatorn the only one to go into the pits? He was.
He was the only driver.
I believe everyone got the option, right? There isn't anyone who missed.
It's going to be an interesting fight between Max Martin and Kogoda.
Was there anyone who missed the pits and did not get the option?
No,
right?
No, everyone did.
Okay, interesting. I guess it's not that shocking because everyone has fresh tires from the
Potentially, someone
start.
might still pit now, so go to the back anyway.
Yeah, that's
Let's.
fair. Oh
So
yeah,
maybe they wanted to
that
leave
would
it and get that
actually
extra lap of freshness. So
exactly, yeah, that would actually make sense if they did that.
let's have a look. Well, no one else is on the soft, so it wouldn't make sense to. I wonder what happened to Zombel though with that incident. Do you think he just went a bit too hard on that cold tires?
Just looking at the track map, it seemed like Zombo applied too much throttle on the exit of turn 13
He was
and just
on like
spun
those
into the
new
wall.
hards, which would have taken a while to warm up.
I just saw an end plate. Someone's end plate was just flying around. We're gonna figure out who that was. Yeah, we need to figure this
Oh, it
out.
might actually be Kagoda.
Kogoda?
I
But
think
the
he doesn't
Kogoda
have
doesn't
his-
have anyone in front of him.
I
Who
think
would
he
he
may
have
have
hit?
tapped a wall.
Oh my god.
Hold on,
That's-
let's have another look if it points towards him.
Yeah, I'm trying to look as well on broadcast camera, but it's
It's just like a
it's
mile
not
away.
really. Yeah, it's like a mile away.
He did!
He's
Kagoda now
pitting.
pits. He damaged his front right end plate.
Yeah, missing the end plate there for sure. I'm gonna quickly check if the stream is okay. It is. It is. Kogoda loses all of these positions there.
And I'll tell you, the real winners here are between Max Martin and Miniko.
He's gonna end up right behind Rula with these fresh hards. It's not actually the worst thing ever, right, for Kogoda.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Max Martin must be feeling good about this though. Just getting P1 like that with no effort. Must be feeling alright. Vodka is in the top 4 now. The top Mercedes car in this race currently. F1 Senna doing not too shabby in P5. I just realized in losing Zombo and Henry, we are now down to only 12 people in this season finale. The numbers are dwindling very quickly here.
As people are looking to uninstall the game.
Hold up. They're not... They shouldn't do that yet because we are hosting an off-season event at the start of May. Am I right?
That's true. That is true.
Can you tell me what won the vote? I'm pretty sure
Let's
it's what
have
I
a look,
think, right?
Actually, I'm bringing this up now for you, sire. So, what we've got. Wikipedia's being a bit weird. So it's the 100% race with hidden but planned weather.
100% race with hidden but planned weather.
So we're going to see a mix.
Sounds very tight indeed.
Exactly. And talking as tight as the safety car is going to make its way nicely into the pits. How is Max Martin going to approach this? Where do you think he's going to go?
On the inside or on the outside? Is that how you mean?
No, as in, do you think he's going to go early or late?
Oh, that's what you mean. I think he's just going to get going on the exit of turn 27 and keep it like normal and keep it not fancy, keep it basic.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
He doesn't do that. He didn't do that. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so he switched it up a little bit, but not to a massive to a massive extent.
Really
Max
Zappi
Martin
looks
keeps
to make the
P1
move, but unable to do so. Nikon is now the back marker.
Oh yeah, Kogoda catches his first prey, I guess, along with Rula. Rula also climbing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rula and Kogoda doing their best impersonation of Cookie.
Potentially Nikon let them through, but still.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't
No.
be surprised.
Are we going to see like an esports train for this entire race, do you think?
Oh, definitely not. Realistic performance always wins out, you know, with its like nature. Unless you have 5 safety cars, and then it has to be a train no matter what, right? In which
That's
case,
true.
in which case you end up with what we had in Singapore. But I doubt that happens here because we have SC on reduced now and only
Oh,
12
don't
people.
say that. Don't say
You think I'm gonna jinx it?
Yes.
I
I'm not
mean,
even a superstitious person.
that is a fact about the game, though. That the fewer people you have, the less safety cars. Even on normal safety car,
That's true.
it
That's
might
true.
be like no safety
Oh,
cars.
Ryozaku makes the move.
And Mineko almost deciding to squeeze him there a little bit, but then backed out. We got that.
I
We got
wonder
that on
now.
camera. Look at Alex
We
though.
got the first 1-2 in the Red Bull for a while.
When was that?
Can't
Is it
remember. I think
Brazil?
it was with Minako and Max Martin.
Mineko?
I think it was Minako. I think he drove for us once.
Oh,
It was a reserve.
Rulatorn spins Pandish? Or Pandish gets spun by someone? I think that may have been Rulatorn. I'm not sure what I just saw. But Pandish losing a bunch of positions there and
Yeah,
losing an
that's
end plate as
unfortunate
well.
for him. This track, you need all the downforce you can get. So
Absolutely. Well, Pandish Pan will be flexing his recovery drive muscle there.
and as Red Bull team principal, my knee is bouncing up and down right now, seeing the cars so close together.
Right, you may always end up with 2018 Baco if they're
Yes,
not
that's
careful.
always the worry.
I know what you mean.
And my drivers aren't communicating today.
Oh, right, they're not in.
No, unfortunately not. Hopefully they're just going to do a DRS slipstream train.
Surely Max Martin becomes the #1 driver here in this setup. Because
You would
Ryu is
hope
just
so.
reserving. But what if Ryu's ambitions lead him astray? Drama. Okay. Did Rulaton just change his front wing? That must have been from hitting Pandis, right? If he had damage on that.
Go to pits as well.
Does Kogoda have front wing damage again?
Do you think they killed each other or something?
No, I definitely saw an incident between Rula and Pandish. I have no idea what happened to Kogoda.
Maybe
Okay,
he just got
back to
caught.
looking at the Red Bull 1-2 in the front. Look how close they are. I'm sure they won
as
back
well,
with
keeping
2018.
up with both Red Bulls. She's doing a great job.
Yeah. Miniko also had a standout performance in F2 today. I think he won the sprint race and the feature race after penalties because I think he's gonna get one track limits warning removed that's gonna hand him P1. I'm not sure though, 100% if that happens. It's not guaranteed.
We'll see.
Is that Kogoda? Kogoda was just in the wall, or did he actually touch the wall, or did he just like spin on the runoff?
I couldn't see.
Yeah, I don't see any damage. There was a yellow flag. There's no damage on his front wing at least.
takes the lead now.
Yep, with the help of DRS and on the main straight. Max Martin
I wonder
takes
if
it.
they've telepathically realised that they need to try and pull away from Minako.
They may be telepathically communicating like the Bene Gesserit and Dune. Oh, Minako!
Minako, crap! What?
He's dead.
What
I don't even
happened?
know how that happened.
Bruh,
The camera
his
was
car
on
just
him.
Self-destructed.
He was going by this barrier around turn 4, and he just like
What?
blew up. I don't
What the
know.
hell?
I don't know what's going on there. Anyway,
Try and
this.
clip. You say you caught it on
Oh,
stream.
this is another SC. We did catch it on stream, so it wasn't on board.
His car just blew up.
You can try to clip that. Yeah, we'll see. I think maybe he grazed the wall like a little too much, and it was a legitimate collision with the ball. I'm not sure though. This means we have yet another safety car in this safety car reduced
He does
race
clip
with
the
12
wall.
people. Did he actually hit the wall?
Yeah,
Like-
he hit the wall on the left.
So there wasn't any lag or anything.
No, he just
Oh, okay.
misjudged it.
Interesting. Well, that's a crippling mistake for Aston Martin. And that'll be the end of this season for Aston Martin. That leaves
I'm
How
gonna
many teams
title
in this
it.
race?
Not many.
We've lost Haas.
Kamikaze.
We've lost Haas and we've lost Aston Martin. Uh, those are the only two teams we've lost, right?
So unfortunate for him.
Yeah. Miniko also DNF'd last round, so this is 2 DNFs in a row for Miniko. Actually, Miniko DNF'd losing the same wheel as well in last round, if you remember the incident.
Okay. Did he? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
you don't remember that? You were stewarding that, no?
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, we had that whole debate, and then we had this tie, and we didn't overturn the appeal.
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly. We're like enemies in that ticket, so.
This sends everyone into the pits. Lots of people
So we've
switching for
basically
hards.
got a situation where everyone but one driver is guaranteed a point.
Right. It's kind of like
No?
when we have 16 people and we do full quali. It's like that.
Exactly.
One of these guys is gonna DNF anyway, don't worry. Everybody who finishes is gonna get points. Like I said in F2 and at the start of the stream, this is last day of school energy. we are in the last day of school here.
Oh, I just saw what Nico Zombel said. Apparently, he oversteered because of the cold tires and the wing damage didn't get repaired.
Ah, so he had it on
That's
auto.
so sad for him.
He had it on auto, and he was like, "They're gonna fix it." And he
Never
didn't
trust
he
it.
didn't change it to yes, right? And then he went into the pits, and they said that's not enough wing damage to fix stuff. It's gonna be a waste of time, and they did fix it.
Oh, and Kagoda has heavy body damage with a orange, I can't speak. Apparently.
Orange yellow.
Orange rear wing
Oh,
and
orange
yellow,
wing.
yellow floor damage.
So Kogoda's car is done.
So Kagoda's looking likely to be the one who doesn't get any points here today.
Oh boy. Also, Kogoda very likely to retire in the pits here before this race is over. We'll see if that comes true, but I think it's a good guess. It's a good bet that Kogoda might retire in the pits. With this much damage, the cars become really undrivable.
Yeah, they're undrivable with like even the lime green.
That's actually kind of hype because we might see Vodka versus Max Martin for the win or something like that, or Ryu versus Vodka versus Max Martin for the win.
The fight between Max Martin and Ryo Zappo.
Yeah.
And I think with maybe the car between the two of them, that might give Max Martin the help that he needs to get out of the DRS zone.
Also, F1 Senna might sneak in there and grab a podium if someone messes up.
Cool.
Imagine if
And
like Ryu messes up and
yeah.
spins, F1 Senna suddenly on podium.
And if potentially there's a collision between Max and Vodka, that could end up with Alex or Big Sauce being on the podium as well.
Yeah, it would also lead to Max being fully banned from the league.
It depends who's the fault. Yeah.
Oh no, the final penalty point.
It's the final penalty point.
It's okay.
Do-do-do-do.
You know what?
Oh,
It
sorry, I
actually
don't wanna get
wouldn't.
this copyright.
It actually wouldn't make the biggest difference ever because Max might have like school stuff after this and exams, so he might retire
do
from
as
racing
well.
for a little while
got-
as well.
I've got
You
to
got
do
exams
uni
too?
work right after this race, so
Oh no, but I mean like for months, you know. That's why Max is on the list to be a TP.
that's true.
That's why he
That's
signed
true.
up. Max is actually the first on the list to be a TP.
Maybe he was planning for his inevitable penalty points. Oh,
No.
it's a safety
he was
precaution.
thinking about the school thing. It's crazy that we got like 8 or 7 people now on the TP list. So
So we're
many people.
now at. Hold on. How many? Is this safety car 2 or 3? I can't.
This is definitely
Track.
2.
God, I hope
There
we
was
don't
also
get more
VSCs.
than. Yeah, I hope we don't get more than Singapore.
I mean,
Because
yeah.
that would be a terrible. Like,
That also was kind of reminiscent of Singapore, the way these two SCs happened, because the first one is Zombo just randomly dying in the wall without
Miniko
not in
smashing
an
his
incident.
Left wheel in the wall as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. And Miniko just smashing the wall without provocation, without someone there to push him into that wall, right? Safety car in this lap. Lights are off. And Max Martin increasing his ever-growing stat of most safety car restarts led. uh, at least he's hoping to get that stat someday.
Like maybe with this race, he might be able to do it
Yeah.
all in one.
It's
So.
it's probably Ruletorn and Kogoda though, right? Who actually has that
Most
stat?
probably.
Because they won the championships. Kogoda has 3 and Ruler has 2. So this is probably Kogoda because of how many incidents we had in the early
Max
days of
Martin sets
SFR.
off into the lead. But
Yep.
Vodka.
Vodka is
Very
right
close
on
behind
him.
him.
That was not the best restart ever for Max.
But
Some action there
he
at the
does also
back.
keep his teammate behind, which is probably what he's hoping for.
With all this damage, Kogoda's still fighting.
Oh, yellow flag.
Something happened to Nikon?
Nikon, yeah.
He doesn't. He doesn't have visible front wing damage, so it's
He's
not.
having a terrible race. Poor
Yeah,
guy.
not the end of the world for him. For now, though, he is able to recover maybe. Kogoda is in front of Ruleton with all this damage, and he's still fighting. That's interesting to
Now,
see.
as we see, Max Martin has a 7/10 gap, which is this Vodka being in front of Rizapu's very, very much helping him out.
Look at this huge three-way battle at the back, though. Ruletorn
Let's go have a look.
and Kogoda are trying to get through the back markers.
I wonder, do you think Rollatorn has any floor damage as well? Probably not.
Maybe.
Looking at how easy.
Given that he's fighting Kogoda and not just breezing past him, maybe there's something there. You know, the Ferrari is supposed to be better than the Mercedes, right?
That's true. Ooh, as he has a little bit of oversteer as Rollatorn.
Oh, overtake at the top. Ryu gets Vodka. Without DRS, before DRS is even enabled, Ryu overtakes Vodka. Those,
Now this is going to be interesting
the
to see
engine
what goes on from
advantage.
here. Max Martin takes the fastest lap, but will Riazapu about be able to close the gap? It's looking like
8/10 now. Ryu has some work to do if he wants to close this gap. However, he doesn't even need to close it per se. If he just
if he
keeps this
stay.
up, he can get DRS, and then DRS gives him a big advantage. 3
Ooh,
DRS
he
zones
makes
on
a
this
small
track.
mistake.
Slipping away. Max is slowly. No, he's almost back to 8/10. I think he's gonna be
Yeah.
fine. Just needs to not make more mistakes. Meanwhile, Pandishpan in P8, constantly battling these top
And
cars.
F1 Senna only 3.5 tenths behind Vodka, 3 tenths. He's pushing Vodka.
The Alfa Romeo is pushing the Mercedes. F1 Senna has always been one of the standouts. Driving way faster than the car is allowed to.
It reminds me similar to, I would say not as much, but similar to what Alt F4 used to do.
Yeah,
Like in that Alpha Tower, he used to fight for the win.
yeah. That was back when AlphaTauri was not tier 4 or tier 5,
Yeah, it
but
would have
like
been
tier
like
2 or 3.
fifth
Right?
fastest car still.
Yeah. But it was still very impressive. So it
Yeah,
was kind of like
exactly.
Alfa Romeo now. Well, not really. It's more like Alpine.
DRS is now
Alpine now.
enabled. And there's another yellow flag, and that's Nikon again.
He's alive though.
spun
He
it.
didn't die. He's slowly getting back on track here.
Oh, poor
But the
Nikon.
tires are
And he hits the
absolutely
wall
cooked.
twice.
He does. Or you scrapes it at least. No safety cars though, no drama.
At least
Just
he's still got his
moves on.
end plates, so whether they're
Uh,
working optimally.
While we were admiring Nikon getting back to racing, Vodka has been overtaken by the Alfa Romeo of F1 Senna. So that's tragic that I missed that. Yikes. Oh, by the way, I can't see anyone saying anything in chat, so maybe my chat is broken. If someone could say something in chat, please, that would be great. So just so I see if my chat's working.
I had the ability to give team orders here, but I don't.
Pandishman on Kogoda. All this damage on Kogoda's car might make him a good rival for the Alpine, at least. That's also the beauty of realistic performance. You get some damage, you're down a tier, but you still got someone to fight, you know? The only lonely car in their tier is the Red Bull. Ryu just got Max. But guess what? It's Max who has
should now
DRS
get
now,
the
right?
DRS.
Yeah. There we go.
This is quite close racing. It was Vodka also tries to make the move on F1 Senna, and he does make the move on F1 Senna.
Completes it before the corner too.
Podium.
Yeah, F1 Senna trying to restore the glory over Mercedes after Kogoda's mishaps this race. Kogoda has proven himself in Singapore last round, so now Vodka picking up the mantle instead, carrying the torch. Does Twitch chat work for you? Can you see anything in Twitch chat?
I can see Minako saying, "Shane, the end of my season was shite, but it is what it is."
Oh, so it is broken for me.
Talking of shite, Nikon has spun again.
Okay, there we go. It's fixed. Nikon? Oh, I don't see Nikon spinning anymore, so he must have recovered way faster this time. Good for him. Well, back to Pandishpan versus Kogoda. Whoa, Pandishpan's so close, and like losing the car a little bit because of dirty air, maybe even following Kogoda along there. He's got DRS, and Kogoda doesn't, so that's yet another advantage for Alpine.
That Max is again going to go try and make the overtake on Rio Zappa as he closes up using DRS.
Oh yeah, those two Red Bulls.
I think this is probably one of the closest racing we've seen at the front for a while.
It is, it is. It really is. I mean, we also had close racing at the front last round, right? Because it was Kogoda and
Max
Rio
makes the move.
Yeah, that was interesting. And turn 2.
Rio Zappa looks like he's going to try and make the switch back. But not enough space.
Not going to be easy in this section of the track, that's for sure. Ruletorn is creeping up slowly. P5 now. He's behind Vodka now. You might mistake Vodka for Kogoda because he's got Ruletorn chasing him down. But it is Vodka. Vodka had some problems at the airport. They didn't want to let him in into Saudi Arabia, and they told him they have rose sparkling water on the podium, so they're not gonna let Vodka in. But after I vouched for him, it was all good. Vodka takes back P3.
Alright, I'm back.
And Ruletorn is using Vodka's slipstream to get ahead of F1 Senna and Vodka as well. While you were gone, Ruletorn slipped into P3, and he's now on the chase for the higher podium places, P1 and P2. And Max Martin is also sniffing Ryu's butt the whole track, the whole lap. 1/10 behind. Are they just gonna keep switching places until the race is over?
I don't know.
What does that mean? The last lap is an odd lap, is an odd numbered lap. So what that would mean is it's gonna be Max Martin who wins, because right now they're on an even lap and Max Martin is behind. So if we assume that they just swap places every lap, right? It means that Max Martin wins and Ryu is P2, surely. Am I making sense?
Well, I get what you mean, yeah.
Obviously, pit stops may play into this.
I don't know. Do you think they're going to pit again with these
Well,
hard tyres?
they are in hards. Are hards going to make it 10 more laps? Maybe.
Got 7 laps, so...
Yeah, they might make 10 more laps.
As Ligo was saying, it is quite a high wear on the track, so I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Ryu's output making some very aggressive defense moves.
Oh, are we going to end up with Baku 2018?
I hope not, otherwise I'm going to be quite annoyed.
Okay, so we've just entered an odd numbered lap and Max has taken the lead. So my theory is so far being proven correct. Vodka is sticking close to Ruletorn, and Pandish is overtaking Alex on the main straight. Kogoda speeding in pit lane. This might be Kogoda retiring, it also might be just Kogoda Changing his
No,
tires.
he's just changing tires.
Going on softs. Okay. Will be interesting to see if Kogoda can do more on those soft slicks. Alex is still in DRS range of that Alpine. I guess no matter what, as long as they finish, some Williams is getting the points here. But also a little bit of redemption sprinkled in for AlphaTauri maybe, if Taco makes it to the end and gets points for AlphaTauri.
Oh, Max has opened the gap for the widest it's been in a while.
Oh, 6/10. Yeah, that is significant. I won't lie. We are about to enter DRS zone number 2 and 3, and then number 1 again. So this... And also, this is going to be an even numbered lap, so I'm guessing Ryu's going to take the lead, actually.
Be too surprising.
The mathematician in me is saying that it's going to be Ryu with the lead. Okay, hold up. Let's see. Ryu grabbed the lead. Did he grab it early? That's what we need to see. Did he grab it too early? Because Ryu has the lead now, but there's another DRS zone that Max just used. Nope, it's not enough. Okay, so Ryu is fine. So again, this is an even numbered lap and Ryu is in the lead. So this spells disaster for Ryu because this is not an even numbered lap race. The last lap is odd, which means it's gonna be Max who wins if this if this continues. Are they gonna say? Wait, are they gonna save battery like mad, people, just to like, you know, because they must realize this, right?
Is Rio is a lot less battery than Max.
Yeah, Max has like 50% there, and Rio has below 10% or something. It appears.
Oh, he's got 20%, but
20. Okay, well that's still pretty low, sure.
And there is a Kogoda has retired.
Kogoda
is
is
safety
dead.
car.
Oh
and
man, that is another. That really should not be a safety car. Nikon jumps into the pits using this SC to his advantage. Is that redemption for Nikon? Is he gonna be able to do something now?
He's gonna get a point if he does crash.
Yeah, he is. There's now only 10 drivers in this race. Is this fitting for a SFR season finale? Maybe it is in its own weird way, you know? Maybe this makes sense. Yeah. There's like a bunch of safety cars. Wait, actually, hold up. I'm gonna do this on stream. I'm gonna show people that we're not crazy. Look. Safety car reduced. See? I checked on stream. There's no way I'm lying. It says safety car reduced. Alright. Everybody pitting. What just happened? Oh my god. What we just...
That is really screwed, Matt.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
I got that on stream. Basically, Max standing there, and Ryu like, yoop, goes through him. Why? How could that happen? I don't understand how that's possible. Oh my god, that's so weird. Okay, so anyway, Ryu keeps this lead, right? When is the safety car gonna go in? Lap 21? Lap 22?
I'm sure it must come in shortly.
If the safety car goes in lap 21, then at the beginning of lap 22, Ryu still has the lead, right? So I think it's just gonna continue that situation from before, where Ryu has the lead in even numbered laps.
Yeah.
But if the safety car goes in a lap earlier or a lap later, then that switches the dynamic between the Red Bulls.
I think now really actually screwed Max's chance of winning.
Yeah, Rulitron is now ahead of Max. This isn't a Max versus Ryu show anymore. This is a Rulitron versus Ryu show. We're watching. We walked out of that cinema and we entered a different cinema. We got brand new tickets.
And it's all because of those pit lanes. So.
It's all because of that bizarre glitch in the pit lane. Basically, Max's car stopped before the pit slot. Is it called the pit slot? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I know what
Max's
you
car
mean, though.
stopped before his slot, and then Ryu's car ghosted through Max's car to get into the pit slot. That is the most bizarre bug in this game that I have ever seen. It's not the worst bug, it's not the most annoying bug, or the most unfair bug, or anything like that, but it is the strangest bug that I've seen in these games.
Definitely. It's really unfortunate for what was being an otherwise great race, but it is also opened the door for vodka and Ralaton.
It is also befitting of a season finale in this game, because if a weird bug didn't switch it up, like, would it really be F123, or would it feel more like some other sim racing game? Am I right? So maybe this is just part of the deal. We're gonna have also vodka and P3. I think, yeah, instead of being a Max versus Ryu show, this is now a Rula versus Ryu show at the top. But it also might be interesting to see Pandishpan versus Max versus Vodka, because Pandishpan is like such a good driver. He might be able to even put up a fight against Max here. If Max's morale is damaged from that glitch in the pit lane. Because obviously Max has a big car advantage. Let's not beat around the bush, right? But also, Vodka holds up Max a little bit. Boom, Pandishpan is in the mix, right?
I think what Max is going to be hoping for here is that the Red Bull of Ryazaku and Ralaton are fighting, which should allow him to help. But there's only 5 laps left.
Yeah, it's just gonna be this tiny sprint race at the end. Everybody's switching to softs. I just checked the tires on stream so everyone can see. Despite all our efforts, this just ended up in this like SC Grand Prix.
I think next time we need to turn them off.
Turn them off.
Maybe
Honestly,
reduce
I'm
setting.
not super against that idea. You know what would be also cool if maybe the next game had a setting where it lets you set like maximum SCs or like VSCs, and you don't have any real SCs. Maybe something like that would be interesting too.
Or it'd be
They,
cool
they
as if the
might do that in the
spectators
next game.
just trigger this.
Oh,
The
that's never going to
spectator
happen.
trigger.
Yeah, that's
You
never
never
going to
know.
happen. No,
Like
no, no.
live safety car in.
Maybe in 10 years, but I don't think that's like feasible. You gotta keep your expectations, reasonable. You can't
Sorry,
be
my
like, oh, let
mistake.
me do live stewarding like an ACC. No, man. This is Codemasters. They're doing one game per year.
As Max Martin immediately making the move.
Yeah, Vodka stuck on the inside line now, with Pandishpan eyeing them in the back. Let's see this from Vodka's onboard. Pandishpan so aggro there, bunch of contact. Vodka's hand goes up. He's about to slap Pandishpan. Violence on track. It's just the standard animation for driver getting salty. It's okay, it's not Vodka's fault. I always hate that in video games when my car touches another car and my guy goes, "Hey, mamma mia!" Hey. Because like the whole
Only
point of
there's
video
Martin to do
games,
that instead.
because the whole point of video games is that you're embodying this guy, right? And like I wouldn't want my guy to be salty. I want it to be my choice. It's the same thing in FIFA when you see your
My
players
body,
get
my
mad
choice.
when you concede a goal. You see your players
Alright.
get mad. It's like, oh man. Max Martin is
And Henry
oh,
spins again.
you mean Nikon, right? Henry's out.
Sorry, I mean, yeah. Nikon spins again.
Is there damage? No, there's no damage on Nikon's car. That's visible, of course.
This is going to be like the best, worst race for Nikon again.
Yeah.
Most spins, but also the most points for the most spins.
Taco is beating this McLaren so far. So Taco confirmed best American driver in the league. Max Martin must have heard me talk shit when I was like, oh, this is going to be a Rulatorn versus Ryu show. Because he got past Vodka quick. And now he's looking at Rulatorn's gearbox and he's in DRS range of Rula.
I think he got
still
the
wants that
opposite of
P1.
what you say, demoralized. I think he's
Yeah.
angry.
That glitch in the
Angry
pit
at me for
lane.
hiring Rizapu.
That glitch in the pit lane lit a fire under Max, and now he's gonna be like, I'm winning this race. No matter what weird glitch kills me.
Even if I have to get disqualified.
Little
Even
does
if
he
I get
know, he's
banned.
about to be teleported outside of the track by Codemasters glitching.
Oh, don't jinx that, please.
These gaps are so tiny, man. Everywhere. It's a big esports train. We got Taco on the back of these Williams cars. Tier 5 battle. We got F1 Senna versus Pandish Pan. The only big gap is Vodka to Max Martin, which you can't really blame Vodka. Like, this is a Mercedes against a Red Bull. It's very hard to blame Vodka for that one. He has to hold off Pandish Pan if he wants to retain the honor of Team Mercedes, of House Mercedes. Mercedes does sound like some kind of medieval house. I need to safeguard House Mercedes against the dragons. DRS enabled now. And Pandashpan without DRS, just slipstream, helping him out. Fully completes the overtake before turn 2 is even up. And Vodka is down for the count. But Vodka is saying, call an ambulance, but not for me, because I got 3 DRS zones about to help me out, get this position back.
I thought there's only 2 on this track, to be honest.
2 DRS zones?
Isn't there 2?
There's 3. Look at the track map. You got you got you see the green circles. There's 3 of those.
The first one, I was only thinking it was in like the final.
Yeah, you forgot about the one that's like insignificant because it's like short distance, right? Which is fair because it's not very. It doesn't make a big difference, that one, but it still helps a little bit.
And it's going to help Max as he nearly lost the DRS. But he does lose the DRS.
Yeah, so far looking like he did lose it. Oh, he's back though. Back under the second. But he doesn't have it now. Yeah, because
he missed the detection point.
He missed the detection point, exactly.
And that's going to cause him to miss this detection point as well. Oh no, he gets it still. Just.
This time he got it, yeah. So now Max opening that flap on stream live in front of all of the viewers. Wiltorn on the outside of turn 2 here in the chicane.
This is going to really help Max now that they're fighting up ahead.
Beautiful move by Ruletorn.
It was. He goes around lovely around the outside. Ooh, as we can see, Alex and Big Sauce are quite close. Alex looking like he's going to make the move on Pandish.
Let's see.
It's very
Alex
close.
versus Pandish on stream. In turn 13 was a prime overtaking spot in F2. It isn't turning out this way in F1 so far. As we see Nikon.
Henry. Oh, sorry, Henry.
Henry. Poor Henry, man. He DNF'd and he's getting shit on. Anyway. But yeah. The McLaren of Nikon. Which Henry is also a McLaren, so.
That's where my confusion
The ghost of Henry continues to haunt his reserve teammate. Ryu. Looking for an overtake on Ruletorn there. He's got to be patient because Ruletorn is going to get that place right back if he does it too fast. I bet you Ryu is I bet you Ryu is thinking right now, okay, hold up. This is an even numbered lap.
This is the last lap. I think this is the one that Max wants to see if he can take the lead on.
In the very final stretch.
I think he's going to want to try and take it in sector the penultimate DRS zone.
He's not going to take it if Rula is in the way, though.
Oh,
Contact.
Collide.
Ruletorn takes it. Low on battery is Rula, and so is Ryu and Max. Everybody low on battery, apparently. Vodka is 6 seconds behind P3. He is only fighting to defend P4 right now. This is not happening for Vodka, this podium. But this race win, it could be anybody's, I feel like. It still could be anybody's. I feel like we're watching F1 2021, Season 2 of SFR or some shit. This win could be anybody's. It's not just Cookie stomping people, you know?
Well, I wonder who it's going to be. I think whoever gets the lead into the final corner is going to get it.
Right, because
irrespective of the
be,
DRS main straight.
yeah, because the main straight DRS does not last for that long on the final lap, of course. It's a very good observation there.
At the moment, it's now looking like it's Ryu's Apu.
Ryu is doing so well to extend this gap to Rulatorn. 6 tenths now. It's starting to look almost hopeless for Rula. But Ryu does not have any DRS. And Max is going to slow Rula down with his offense. Checkered flag. Ryu takes it.
He does.
But Max loses out to Rulatorn. So Red Bull isn't this dominant, complete winner. As we're saying that, Pandishpan with a huge incident, losing bits of his front wing, ends up in P9 after fighting for P4 against Vodka. Huge disappointment for Pandishpan at the very last seconds of the season here. And Nikon will be the last one to cross in the points still. Disastrous race for Nikon, but he finished, which is better than half the roster, more than half the roster, because people are reserving as well. Nikon is reserving himself. So there he is, the last finisher of Season 6, as we wave the checkered flag to say bye-bye to F123, except for that off-season event, which, you know, it doesn't necessarily count, because it's not so important. Well, that was fun. That was a fun final race. This is also Ryu's first win in F1, right? I just realized.
Yes, it is.
Very nice. I just realized I have to go to the telemetry app and convert that quali into short quali because the app thinks that it's Q1. I need to think about that. I'm going to show results on stream. And then I'm going to show incidents. Oh, the incident, the race director for incidents is so short this time. Right, because there isn't really track limits. There's walls instead of track limits. That's why. And fewer people. All right. We're going to do the giveaway now, I guess. Right?
I think so.
I'm going to put us on Be Right Back. But before that point, I'm going to go to Discord quickly and see if there's any fires that need putting out. Some random person joined and said, "Can I join F2?" after the F2 race had already concluded. Bad timing. I see Coco does damage now. Okay. All right. Time for the giveaway. Wow, we're finishing super early today because of the short quali instead of the full quali, huh?
It is a lot earlier than I expected, to be honest. Well, it's 30 minutes sooner.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna switch the stream into my streaming my browser / my screen. Woo! Infinity. Okay. This is the fundraiser we were doing this season. Neutrals, who's with me right now in the commentary booth. He started it all. But along with Neutrals, we also had these beautiful fellas helping out. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who contributed. We also had a last-minute donation from Lee Goat, 30 pounds at the end there. We completely smashed our initial goal of, I think it was 100 pounds, right?
It was the initial goal, and then it was 150, and then it was 200, and then we smashed it.
Yeah.
Thanks to some very generous people.
So this fundraiser, even though it started off a little bit scary because we had to cancel this event that was tied to the fundraiser. It was called Pay to Win Cup. We are gonna try again sometime from now, just not super soon, to organize some kind of Pay to Win Cup.
Yeah,
I think it was just bad timing.
Well.
It was just bad timing, right? The specific event was planned for like a bad weekend probably. But yeah, I'm very happy with the fundraiser. I'm super proud of the community. And to end on a bit of a toxic note, I'm glad we showed Haven GT that we can also do fundraisers. It's not just Haven GT that can raise money. Of course, this is all notwithstanding the fact that Jay Spence himself donated to this, and he also gave me advice on how to collect all this money. So it's not entirely true that we did this without Haven GT's help. Yeah. But the a fundraiser like this is the ultimate purpose of this community. This is like the final goal of SimHaven and the final point of SimHaven. So we're super happy that this worked out like that, and we were able to almost reach the highest amount of money raised ever for SFR. I think you said we're second place, right? Neutrals when you check the
Hmm?
thing. You said
What was
that
that,
we're
sorry?
second place with this fundraiser, only compared
I
to
think,
the.
yeah, to the other one.
It was a Christmas one, right? For the same charity, Save the Children
It
Fund.
was, yeah, it was. And that was in 2021, I think, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And yeah.
Time to officially declare the winners of the giveaways. So here's what's going on. We officially like announced back way back at the start of the fundraiser that £5 is one ticket, right? And so everybody has observed this who donated, and every single person has donated in intervals of £5 to get themselves the most possible tickets. So that's cool. Some people have been excluded at their own request. For example, Nameless Pie made a very generous donation, and he donated a prize for us to give away. That's why we're giving away 3 prizes instead of 2 today. It would be 2. Those people who are not excluded from the giveaway, either because they are admins or because they wanted to be excluded and asked, are included and are on this wheel. You can only win 1 of the prizes. So that means, we got 6 people here. 3 of these 6 people will walk away with extra money on their Steam account, for most likely for F124. So the people are going to get cheaper F124. All right. You ready, Mom Spaghetti? Should I spin?
Let's go.
I'm gonna
See
spin.
who wins.
I'm gonna spin like Nikon in Jeddah, my guy. All right. So this first prize is gonna be £25. The second prize is also £25 on Steam, just like the first one. But the third prize is a bit lower. It's €25, and that's the one that's been generously donated by Nameless Pie.
Yeah.
All right. £25 goes to.
Ooh.
Looks like Big Sauce. It's Big Sauce. Big Sauce takes £25, making his F124 much cheaper. Big win for Big Sauce. Actually, Big
Then
Sauce,
again,
exactly
he gave me 25.
donated. Yeah, Big Sauce donated exactly
So he gets his
25.
money back.
He gets all of it back. Yeah, great job, Big Sauce. Thank you for donating, Big Sauce. So now we're removing Big Sauce from the wheel, and we're gonna spin it again for the second £25. This is the second £25, not euros, on the Steam wallet. We're giving that away. Oh, yep, this one's the favorite, the Williams TP. Thank you, Defo, for your very generous donation. The odds of you not winning anything today were like around 5% or something. We calculated that, but then Lego donated, so that changed the odds a little bit. Okay, so Defo wins £25 on his Steam wallet, and now the last prize we're gonna give away. It's €25 from Nameless Pie, also on the Steam wallet. Nope, gonna be Lego. His donation was too big. All the big donations won.
Well, that's how it goes. You
Lego
get a
wins.
5% chance, or
Yeah,
five
yeah.
times the chance. So
I was really hoping for Waps to pull it off, but alas. If you wanted to win, you had to donate a lot at the start to get that first giveaway. Before the big fish showed up in these lotteries, man. Okay, so this means Big Sauce wins £25. Defo Not Bad wins £25 on Steam, and Lego also wins €25 on Steam. That's what we got. Okay, remember this in case I forget, because I need to figure that out later. Right, we're gonna go to stream down now. How did you like the season? Cool season? Shitty season? It was definitely one of the seasons of all time.
It was a unique season.
Feels like there's something missing in that statement. Unique season?
I don't
Because we
know
had
what to
5
say.
safety cars in Singapore.
That was very unique.
Hmm. Yeah. The
I don't know.
season suffered a little bit, definitely because of the Red Bull domination, the cookie domination, right? But in the end, I think that's that's built into the fun that's supposed to happen.
Yeah. Well, it was less of a domination than last season, so
There's something I noticed about this season was definitely that we had way less problems in terms of like lobby restarts, huge glitches, stuff like that, right? I feel like we had way less lobby restarts than previous seasons. So, does that mean Codemasters are getting their shits together a little bit? Maybe. Maybe that's just hopium from me, but it seems like the game is getting a little bit more stable. The multiplayer experience is getting a little bit more stable, right?
that's
And,
true. We'll see if that gets all undone next season. So
we've got exciting stuff happening at the very start of the next game's life cycle. It's not exactly gonna be season 7 because we're doing that after a little bit of a testing period, you might say. We'll be announcing more soon about that. However, even though it won't be season 7, there will still be fun racing and lots of racing at the start of F124's life cycle. It won't be just like us sitting around and saying, "Oh, it's a new game. We gotta wait a little bit." It won't be that. There's gonna be some special stuff happening. Okay, that said, neutrals, you wanna say anything for the end of the stream? Because I'm gonna wrap it up.
I don't think so. I think everything's already been said. Been a good season and look forward to the future.
All right. I guess I should just say thank you everyone so much for participating. Not just the drivers, but also the team principals for playing my made-up board game. That is also going to continue to improve for the next game. And also thank you everyone in staff who is helping, including Neutrals, who's here with me, but also Taco. Berju does a lot as a steward. Jay Spence built this whole place as well. We owe a lot to him. Cohen commentated recently. That was great. So many people contribute. FB doing the ratings, Invite. Max Martin hosting nearly every F1 race. What a lad. He's doing such a good job now. There's so many people to thank. I probably shouldn't do it off my memory on a live stream. I'm gonna get my ad read now and just finish this up because this is going on YouTube and I want people to be forced to listen to our links so they can sometimes type them into the browser, maybe, hopefully.
Or they'll skip it, but
Yeah, I mean, do not skip this next part if you're watching on YouTube. Please. Please don't skip. Okay. Here we go. SimHaven is an online racing community for everyone. This was SimHaven's F1 Round 14 Season 6 finale in Jeddah. Event was possible thanks to WAPS, who wrote a rulebook, FBN Invite, who maintain a rating system, stewards Berju, Oliwan, Jake Brad, Alvaro M, and of course all our awesome F1 drivers and their team principals / engineers. Our Estero Corsa Competizione branch, Haven GT, is also hosting fun stuff, mostly endurance races in their server. If you are in our Discord server, that is in the channel called Servers. If not, you can check our website simhaven.org to find their server. Really cool place. I recommend it bigly. Join the Discord server at bit.ly/simhavenformula. That's bit.ly/simhavenformula. That's where all the racing and team principling is at. Our esports team is doing an event on April 20th. That's 420. You heard that right. It's going to be a Nordschleife esports endurance race, if I'm correct. The exact time of the stream is going to be announced shortly before the event itself. So keep an eye out for that and cheer our boys on. Watch out for car number 701 on that event. I'm not going to read about the fundraiser because we just concluded that. Our closest streamed event That's going to be the esports stuff. But in terms of Formula, we're doing an event most likely May 2nd, but that's not announced officially yet. But May 2nd is probably going to be our little off-season event. Wait, is it? No, sorry, May 5th. There we go. That's a Sunday, May 5th. So see you there on May 5th. And thank you for watching.